Hey everybody, see where I'm at. Going in the post office, starting my day. It's only like I think noon. Oh, I don't expect anything, but it might be something in there. Look at that. All that's in here is a broken screw. That always happens on this. Look at that, right there. This little screw comes out all the time. This is like the 5th time in 20 years that I've had to have them replace this. All right, let me go let her know. Well, no bills. That's the good news. No money. That's the bad news. So, another boring day. Another boring day in Michigan. Look at that. Look at that beast. Look at that beast of burden right there. Oh man. It actually feels good to get out. It's nice and cool today. Let me get that set up right. Yeah. So it's nice to get out today. Man, my water bottle's always, it's the most popular water bottle on the internet. It's always in there. Oh, better shut that off. So there we go. Let me think what's going on. Talked to Marilyn today, and she was going to do some videos. I just hung up with her about 20 minutes ago. She was going to do some videos downtown Windsor, Ontario. Some murals or something. I don't remember what she said, but something like that. And let's see what else. I'm gonna be going probably this weekend. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna do a little camping because, as you all know from last year, that I like to go pick wild mushrooms. I've been doing it ever since I was a little baby. Imagine that, me a little baby picking mushrooms. My dad would say, "Yeah, look what you grew up to be." But my dad was always joking, like me. But that is what I'm gonna do because they come out in two times a year. The early ones come out now, and we've had enough cool weather, and it's been wet enough where they could come out. And if I miss them this time, then I can get them once the leaves fall, and then that's the second time they come out. But I'm really going to be looking for the what we call them, and most of the country calls them, is the cauliflower mushroom. Usually grows on old stumps, and it's the kind of let me think what kind of mushroom that would be like. If you never had it, well, it literally looks like a cauliflower. Well, I'm going to show you when I get one, and that's my favorite. It's something you would eat with that you would do like a gravy for like over mashed potatoes, or like with over a steak or Swiss steak, something like that type of a mushroom. And that's my favorite type to get. And then there's another type. I don't get, like, a lot of people do like the chicken of the woods, and there's a red mushroom, there's a blue mushroom you can get. I don't mess with those, even though they're edible. I just stick to what I've been eating for 50 years. So, well, 49. Oh, here, take a look at this. Look at that big. That is the first Ford plant built. I think that was built back in like I'm gonna have to do some research on that, but that's the old steel plant that Ford built. and it's really old. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say it was built like in I'm gonna just take a guess and say 1908. Yeah, that's gonna be my guess. 1908. So I know it's over 100 years old. I'm 99% sure that that's that's right. As you all know, Detroit is home of Henry Ford, who, and these roads are terrible. Henry Ford, built the first car. I think it was him. I'm pretty positive that, there may have been somebody built the, I don't know. No, it was Henry Ford. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Giving you some history, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm going right now. Take care of some business, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So, all right, I'll add something in a little while. I'll see you. Bye. All right, so I did a little history. Not a little history. What am I talking about? I didn't do no history. I did a little research on the Ford plant that I video showed you. It was built they started building in 1917, and it was completed in 1928. So I was a little off. The first start of the build, I was about 8-9 years off. But I was right. It is the largest in the world, and Ford's first factory. So I'm pretty close. I know my knowledge. I'll be knowing my knowledge on the Ford plant and the Henry Fords. They were the first to build the vehicle. So, all right, that's all. Later. Hey, it's me again. So I'm driving through Detroit. I have some stuff that I have to do, and thought I would take some videos here of Detroit. Actually, I'm probably not gonna. It's so bad right where I'm at. This is like the most dangerous area you could come to in Detroit, and I better just keep my eyes on the road and not film too much. Oh, I know what I can tell you. Back when I was an officer. Here, let me flip this around. There's a gas station. You can see it. It's an Amoco. It wasn't an Amoco back in back many years ago when I so this gas station right here, I had pulled over a couple guys, and they were on this corner. At the time, there was a payphone right there, and they were using a payphone, and so we had pulled them over, and they did some crazy moves where they left the guy on the payphone. The passenger jumped over into the driver's seat, took off in the car, and that's when my partner and myself took off after the vehicle. And it was right here on this corner, and they took off the same way I'm headed right now. Whoa, car was loud next to me. So yeah, so the car fled, going the same way I'm going right now, and I'll show you where he ended up. this is cool. This is probably an officer or somebody. Maybe was killed. See them horses? That's pretty crazy. There's a funeral going on. So this is the same way that we chased the vehicle, and the vehicle got off at this exit right here, where I'm passing, right there. So we chased him up that exit ramp. He made a right turn, went down into the first alley, and that's where we had pulled in behind him. I was driving, and the driver jumped out before we got there, and he was waiting for us, and I pulled in behind them thinking they were going to be running, but he was waiting for us, and as soon as I pulled behind him, the driver fired 15 rounds, most of them going through my windshield. I got hit with the first shot, luckily, and ended up kind of like sliding out onto the ground of the alley, and him and my partner just continued with the firefight. It was about 45-50 rounds fired between the two of them. I had another guy that was off to my left who was a passenger, or he was a back seat passenger at that time. And so anyways, yeah, that was a little background of what happened when I was an officer, and then I went on a medical disability for about a year and a half, 2 years, somewhere in there, and then I was medically discharged from the department, medically retired. So yeah, that's a little background. I don't go around that area because it's so dangerous. I wouldn't want to. I don't want to end up getting shot again. But yeah, I know a lot of nothing really to talk about these days, other than a little history or a little background of my life, and until I'm officially, spending a whole lot more time in the van and doing the permanent thing. It's coming up though. I'm telling you, it's definitely coming up. I'll be letting you know more about that here in the future. So, okay, well, I've got some things to do coming up here, so I'll see y'all. I'll be talking to you in a little bit. Alright, so I'm back at my the business I had to take care of. I had to go pick up something for a drop off here at the airport. Probably only my second job in a couple of weeks, because of the COVID. They really got things. They're cracking down. They don't want certain things going out of the country and that. So, but yeah, there's the airport. That's the airport behind me. Planes. No planes coming in right now. My plane will be landing here probably. Well, actually, my plane is here already. Here, I'll show you. That's my plane right there. That's the plane that my packages go on. Hello.
Hello.
So that plane right there, that's where everything goes on. And then in the morning when I come here, the same plane will be here to drop off everything, and then I go deliver it. Just doing the reverse right now. I'll show you the guy that helps me. His name's Billy, a good guy. So this is the office here where the guy that drops off everything, or signs for it when I drop everything off. His little office, signs for it, and yeah, it's cool. Hello, how you doing? I am good. Have a good day. Thanks. So, yeah, ain't much going on. Waiting for some paperwork. I'm gonna get out of here. He went to make copies for me. Oh, here he is right now. Here, I'll introduce you. I'll introduce y'all. And I'll introduce y'all to Billy. Billy, this is the man right here. He helps me out with everything. He's been the greatest guy helping me out with, you name it.
Yep.
Good
just
guy.
The somewhere somehow the accent.
But we don't. Are you helping me? Help me with it.
7-Eleven. Slurpee.
You go to 7-Eleven in the
Yes.
morning. All right. See y'all.
See ya. Bye bye.
All right. So I'm headed back home now. Only had to work about 4 hours today. So well, that is about it. So yeah, this weekend I'll be posting some stuff because I plan on doing some camping, checking out some locations for deer hunting. Just see, I don't know, just see what's you know, the deer leave tracks on their trails where they run every day. So see where the most traffic is, and maybe get a little blind set up up in a tree or something. But yeah, hopefully, you know, if nothing changes, you know, like if work comes in, I got to do that. But so all right, that was a little bit of the airport stuff I do. Billy, great guy. He's a security guard there, but yeah, he's become a friend of mine over the years, and we hang out every now and then. So okay, I'll end this, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya.